Continuing coverage this morning on a budget situation in Grand Forks.
The public school district is walking back some of its proposed cuts. Meanwhile, two Fargo companies are looking to get plans approved to add a new venue to the area. And live in studio to tell us all about it today is the Valley Today's Tatum Miller. Good morning, Tatum.
Good morning, guys. This has been the scene at school board meetings lately, a packed house, as teachers and students were concerned about cuts to some programs such as music. The district updated staff saying last night, after a month of meetings with stakeholder groups affected by the realignment, they've reconsidered. They say the district will proceed with secondary music education and German.